My child, stop. Whatever was pulling your attention forward, stop right now and give me this moment. I am not asking. I am calling. The reason you feel something shift in your chest as you read these words is because your spirit already recognizes my voice before your mind catches up. This is not a video you stumbled onto. This is not something the algorithm dropped in front of you by chance. This is a divine appointment. I arranged this moment in your story before you took your first breath. And now here we are, you and me, in the exact moment I prepared. You have been asking me for a sign. Maybe not always out loud, maybe not in polished prayers that feel worthy of heaven, but somewhere beneath all the noise of your life, in that quiet place you rarely visit anymore, you have been reaching. God, are you still there? God, do you still hear me? God, have you forgotten what I asked for? And I want you to hear my answer right now, clearly and without distance. Yes, I am here. I have always been here. I hear every word you speak, and every word you cannot bring yourself to speak. And this moment, these words finding you at exactly this point in your day, this is your sign. This is me answering. Do not dismiss it. Do not explain it away. Receive it. You have been drifting. Not dramatically. Not in a way obvious to the people around you. But I see the drift that happens in quiet places. I see how survival mode crept in so gradually you did not notice when living became just getting through. I see how the noise of everything demanding your attention made my voice feel distant, not because I moved, but because so much else got louder. And I could not allow you to drift any further without stepping directly into your path and saying stop. Turn around. I am right here. I never moved. I was with you in every single moment you thought you were alone. Every single one. I was there the night you cried into your pillow and tried to muffle the sound so no one would hear. I was in that room, beside that bed. I felt every tremor as you tried to hold yourself together and failed. I caught every tear before it finished falling. I was there when the news came that broke something open inside you that has not fully closed since. I was standing beside you when the person you trusted said the thing that cut so deeply you still feel it in quiet moments when your guard is down. I was there in the waiting rooms and the sleepless nights, and the mornings when getting up felt like climbing a mountain with no equipment. You were never alone. Not for 1 second. Not for one heartbeat. I need that truth to travel past every wall you built to protect yourself, past the numbness you developed to survive, past the place where you stopped expecting good things because losing them hurt too much. You have never been invisible to me. Never too small for my attention. Never too broken for my love. Never too far gone for my reach. I have been with you in every valley without exception, and I am with you right now. I know the pain you have been carrying in silence, the heartbreak that split you open and changed something fundamental about how you move through the world, the betrayal from someone whose loyalty you never questioned until the moment it vanished. The disappointments that piled one on top of another until hoping started to feel like self-destruction. I watched you make the internal decision to protect yourself by shrinking your hope. And my heart ached for you in that moment, because I knew what it cost you. I know about the prayers that seemed to disappear into silence. The ones you prayed with everything you had, with real faith and genuine expectation, and then nothing came. The silence was not just disappointing, it was destabilizing. Because if I did not answer, maybe I was not listening. And if I was not listening, maybe you had been wrong about everything. I know that spiral. I know how one unanswered prayer can grow in the dark into something that quietly undermines the whole foundation. My child, the silence was never abandonment. The delay was never rejection. The waiting was never punishment. When the heavens seemed quiet, I was not absent, I was working at a level deeper than what you could observe. Think of what happens beneath the ground before anything breaks through the surface. The seed goes into darkness. It cannot see light. It cannot see the garden it will one day inhabit. And in that darkness, invisible to every eye, the most important work is happening. Roots spreading. Infrastructure being built. Everything essential being established underground where no one can see it or celebrate it. That is what I was doing in your seasons of silence. Building underground. The fact that you could not see it did not make it less real. You wondered at times if you were truly chosen. You asked in the secret place of your heart, could he truly love someone like me? Someone who has doubted this much, failed this much, drifted this much. And I want to answer that question once and for all so the enemy can never use it against you again. Yes, I love you. Not a diluted version of love. Not a conditional love that monitors your performance. A love that chose you before you chose me. A love that pursued you when you ran. A love that stayed when you pulled away and held you in the seasons when you could not feel it holding. My love does not flinch at your failures. It does not withdraw at your weakness. I love you because you are mine, and I am love, and those two facts together are completely unshakable. Your scars are not evidence against you. Every wound you carry, every place in you still tender from a battle you survived, those are not signs of failure. They are signs of endurance. They are proof that you went through something that could have ended you, and it did not. You are still here. Still reaching, still in this moment giving me your attention. The thing that tried to destroy you did not finish the job. And it never will. Not while I am the one holding your life. Which I am. Which I always have been. I did not bring you through everything you have survived just to leave you where you are. The trials were preparation. The silence was preparation. The seasons of being buried underground were preparation. And preparation always points towards something. The depth of what you walked through is proportional to the weight of what is coming. Small purposes do not require this kind of refining. Deep callings do. The doors opening before you now could not have opened 2 years ago, 5 years ago, because you were not yet the person who could walk through them and sustain what is on the other side. I was not withholding from you out of cruelty. I was protecting what I was building. Making sure the foundation was deep enough to hold the structure. And now the structure is ready to rise. The season of hiddenness is giving way to the season of emergence. When you begin to see with your own eyes what I have been preparing while you waited, you will understand. You will look back at every difficult chapter and see my hand on every single page. I am releasing healing over your life right now. Into your body where sickness has tried to establish a permanent address, I am speaking restoration. Into your mind where anxiety has made itself at home, I am speaking peace that does not require your circumstances to change before it settles. Into your heart where wounds are still healing, I am pouring grace that covers what was broken and love that fills what was emptied. And I am releasing provision. The lack, the closed doors, the sense that everyone else has access to things perpetually just out of your reach, that season is ending. I am opening streams you have not seen. I am releasing favor in rooms you have not entered yet, and through opportunities you have not imagined yet. My beloved child, do not walk away from this moment unchanged. Something real happened here between my words and your spirit. Something was deposited. Something was declared over your life that is now active in the unseen realm. Guard it. Hold it. Return to it when the enemy whispers that nothing is different. It was not just words on a screen. It was my voice. It was the sign you asked for. The answer to the prayer you prayed in the dark when you did not know if anything was listening. You are chosen. You are loved. You are seen completely and loved completely at the same time. You are on the edge of a new chapter, and the only thing I need you to do is believe that on the days evidence supports it, and on the days it does not. You are mine. I am yours, and everything I have promised you is still in motion. If this message reached your heart today, type Amen in the comments right now. Share it with someone who needs to hear they are not forgotten, not invisible, not too far gone. Someone in your life right now is one message away from holding on. Be the reason they do. You are loved. You are chosen. Now walk like it.